Once upon a time, before the Quran was revealed, all of you live like enemies, hate each other, fighting against each other, abusing each other. We should respond to the Quran. The Quran have changed us. Money cannot unite the heart. Gold cannot unite the heart. Only with the hidayah of Allah. The Quran have changed people once upon a time who live in darkness to the nur of Allah.
Jazakallahu khairan, Sheikh Hussein Yee. We'll now have a chance for the question and answer session. As before, we'll start with the first question from the front mic.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Brother, my question is simple. We feel there is a distance between Quran and mankind because most of our brothers doesn't know how to handle Quran. They doesn't know what need to be done, what need not to be done while handling the Quran.
Alhamdulillah. If I'm not wrong, the brother is just asking, how do we handle the Quran? How do we honor and respect the book of Allah? There are many ways. Majority of the Muslim today, do you know how they respect the Quran, brother? The people that I know, not here inshallah. This Quran, they keep in a high place, very high. And they wrap it with some beautiful clothes. And one Jum'at, every Jum'at, they bring it down and they kiss. And then put it back. One way. They love the Quran, they respect the Quran, but they don't read the Quran. They dare not even touch the Quran sometimes. But that is not the way for you to respect the Quran. The Quran was revealed to Prophet Muhammad not in the form of a book, but wahyu from Jibril, from Gabriel. Iqra bismi rabbikal ladzi. So you must read. You want to honor the Quran, you must read the Quran. Of course, it is highly recommended before you open the Quran and read, you have wudu. It's highly recommended. It's not wajib, it's highly recommended. Is to have the wudu and then you read the Quran. When you read the Quran, you must read with a pure intention, ikhlas lillahi ta'ala. And you read the Quran, Allah wants you to tadabbur, slowly. Don't read like a parrot. Read it slowly, ayah wa ayah. And after reciting, before this, Yasir Qadi have informed you. Yeah, and then after that, it is your duty to understand what you read. That's how you respect the Quran. Not just read without understanding. After understanding, is your duty to act upon the Quran. If not, the Quran will be a hujjah against you. Jazakallahu khair.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sheikh, Buddhism is becoming a very popular religion in the West. New Age spirituality is becoming very popular, and it's based on Buddhism among other things. Can you tell us why you chose Islam, although you were raised Buddhist? And also, can you offer a prayer, a dua for Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa and Bayt Al-Maqdis, which is now being destroyed, as we stand here speaking about love and peace, and offer a prayer to our brothers and sisters who are defending it with their lives, so that maybe one day we will pray in it, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair.
It's a duty of all Muslim brothers and sisters, when you hear some Muslim brothers, some holy sacred area is being destroyed or being disrespected by other people, for us to ask Allah to help us, at least to save our iman first, and then may Allah save Al-Aqsa. About Buddhism, yes, now the main teaching of Gautama Buddha, we know what is Buddhism. Buddhism derived from the root word of Bud in the Sanskrit word. Bud means the awakening. Now Gautama suddenly want to find the truth. He have the awakening, but he do not know what is the truth. And he left the palace to seek for the truth. At the end of the day, alhamdulillah, according to my understanding, he was making khalwa, like how Moses making khalwa, how Prophet Muhammad making khalwa. And there he was enlightened by Allah. This is what I know. When he was enlightened by Allah, in the Sanskrit word called Buddha, the enlightened one. The teaching of Buddha is only two: Sukha wa Dukkha. In Arabic, Bashiran wa Nazirah. Now, after I became a Muslim, I understand the teaching of Buddhism, of Gautama Buddha, more than when I was a Buddhist before. But it's Allah's hidayah. I do not know whether he was a prophet, but I believe what Allah said, وَلَقَدْ بَعَثْنَا فِي كُلِّ أُمَّةٍ رَسُولًا أَنِ اعْبُدَ اللَّهَ وَاجْتَنِبُوا الطَّاغُوتَ. Because I don't find any of his teaching against the Quran and the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Wallahu alam. Wallahu alam. Sister, inshallah, we hope all the brothers, not only we are going to pray here, every day when you heard any bad news about what is happening to the ummah, don't forget to pray for them. Anytime you hear a Muslim pass away, at least you say, Allahumma qfir lahu warhamhu wa'afihi wa'fu anhu. At least you say that, brothers and sisters. Yeah? We will pray for them. Amin, inshallah.
But brother, you're saying that the teachings of Buddhism are the same as the teachings of Islam, even though they have reincarnation and all these other things?
No, they believe there is life like how we believe there is life after death. We believe in hereafter, they believe in hereafter. But there's a lot of bid'ah and khurafat in the teaching of Buddhism now. They have created a lot of changes and make a lot of changes. They said Buddhists, Gautama Buddha don't talk about God. Who said he don't talk about God? He worship something. But people say he don't worship God. He don't talk about God. This is what they say, not what Gautama say. Now, you are asking me about my experience. Now, when I came to Islam, I found that Islam here to confirm also what was taught by Gautama. I never see anything against it. Is he a prophet? Wallahu a'lam bis-sawab. Because it's not mentioned in the Quran, his name. And we know that the prophet have said only 25 prophets is mentioned in the Quran. There are more than that. There are 120,000 of prophets been sent. And only Allah knows where they were sent. So I'm here not to pass any judgment, but through the experience I've gone through, I don't find any of his teaching is against the Quran and the Sunnah. Wallahu a'lam bis-sawab.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
My name is Chingiz. I'm a university student. So my question is, we all know and we all believe that there is a destiny and everything is predestined, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is all-knowing. And my question is, so why in the very end day mankind will be judged by their deeds? If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows what I'm going to in like future 10 years or whatever He gives me in my life, He can put me like in a few seconds to Jahannam or Jannah.
No. Alhamdulillah, brother. We believe in what is been fated, the qadar and qada. And that is what the teaching of Buddha, karma. Buddhism they call karma, qadar and qada. Now your question is why there is a judgment day. Is that what you asked me just now?
Yeah.
Is we have been fated. What is going to happen, Allah knows best. Then why must Allah judge us again? He knows. He know we go to hell or go to paradise. Why must he waste his time judging us again? It's a beautiful question. Allahu Akbar. Allah is here to show us how fair, how just He is. He knows what we have been doing, how good we are, how bad we are, how ugly we are. But maybe deep in our heart we still want to argue. I think I'm not that bad. I think God should be kind to me, should be just to me. So before we ask anything, He makes sure that He is fair and just to show you that He is here to show you everything. What Allah said, فَمَا يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ خَيْرًا يَرَى وَمَا يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ شَرًّا يَرَى. Everyone, you commit even as small as an atom of good deeds or bad deeds, Allah will show it to you. So that you cannot say, oh Allah, you forget, you remember I do this thing before. You remember I helped one poor lady. No, Allah knows. So here Allah is going to show us, He's going to demonstrate His fairness to everyone. That's why the judgment day is important. You understand that, brother? Yeah. Inshallah. As long as you do what you must do here, what Allah wants you to do sincerely for Him, nothing for you to worry. Inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Alhamdulillah. Subhanakallahumma bihamdi ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.